Hi guys, TheRyanshand here, and welcome to part 2 of my NES Collections videos. This is the first lot of games that I reviewed in part 1. Some nice games there, so if you haven't seen that already, please check that out. I left the video on Super Mario Bros. 1. No NES Collection is complete without this game, and this is the only game I've had since new. It's in really good condition, and I love this game. This is probably my favourite NES game there is. The playability factor is so high. You know, I love going back and playing this game. But anyway, moving on, I've got a drawer load of games to show you. So, yep, this is where I left off. So it's just a direct continuation of that for part 2. Next game is Super Mario Bros. 2. Now, when I first played this when I was a kid, I was so excited when my friend Alex got this, that we went round and played it. And I was so disappointed when we started playing it. It doesn't play like a Mario game. And it isn't technically a Mario game. It's a Japanese game, I believe. I can't quite remember off the top of my head what Japanese game it is. But it's basically, it's got the characters taken out of that, the main characters taken out of that, and Mario sprites put in it, just to make it a game. Basically, if nobody knows, but I'm pretty sure you all do now, this was actually called Super Mario Bros. USA in America, because the real Super Mario Bros. 2, which isn't this game, was released only in Japan. And it's such a hard game, but it's a really fun game to play. And I really enjoy that one. Moving on, next up is Super Mario Bros. 3. Really fun game. Epic game to play. Probably one of the best NES games ever released. And this game got a review in a movie called The Wizard. It was a really cool idea for Nintendo to use a movie as a marketing tool for their game. Nobody had heard of this game beforehand. And no, the first reviews was in the actual film itself, which is a good movie, by the way. But this is boxed incomplete. Only a little scuff at the top in there. But yeah, great game. Really happy to have it. And apart from that, it's in really nice shape. Like I said in part 1, all my games are boxed incomplete unless I say otherwise. Another NES Cleaning Kit. Already reviewed one of these in my last video. This one's in better condition and it's boxed incomplete as well. A rare game now, which I did do a review, well, I did do a pickups video I think it was my second pickups video, and this game was on there. Mario was missing. This is a game I haven't actually played that much. I've spent about 5 minutes playing it, and I got a little bit bored of it. It's more of a fun kind of educational kind of game. You know, and it doesn't play like a proper Mario title, but it's a good game to have. It's boxed incomplete. It's very hard to find in this condition, so I was really pleased to find it. And yeah, one of the crowning jewels of my collection. Next up from that same video, Totally Rad. Great game, really enjoy playing this. A really nice side-scrolling game, a bit like Mario, but typically a lot harder. A good game by Jilico. This is boxed incomplete as well, in really nice condition. As soon as I got this, I actually put it in a plastic sleeve, just because it's in really nice shape and I want to keep it that way. Same as with all my games, really. Next up, Isolated Warrior. Played this game a little bit, and did actually quite enjoy it. It's really hard, as with most NES games. And as you can see, it's got a bit of a scuff in the back of the box there, and a little bit of a tear at the top. But apart from that, it's in good condition. Boxed incomplete, like I say. And yeah, really nice game to have, and I got that at a fairly decent price. I think I did a review of this in one of my other videos. Next up, a rare game by Taito, I think it is. I think that's what you call him. Bubble Bobble. This game isn't all that rare. It's quite easy to find, but to find it boxed and complete is really difficult. And this is in excellent condition. Doesn't have a scuff on it, really. And this is boxed and complete. And I absolutely love this game. I did have this game when I was a kid, when I had the NES the first time. But I'm not too sure what happened to it, so I bought this. I think this cost me about £20, which is a really good deal for this game. And as you can see, in really nice shape. boxed and complete as well. Next up is a fairly dull game, Dragon's Lair. Really not much to say about this game. Don't enjoy playing it. Played it a couple times and it's quite dull. I don't really like it, and I'm not sure if that's the original price tag on there, but I'm not taking that off. But it's in nice condition and, cool to have for the collection. Next up, this is actually one of the last NES games I bought a while ago. Eliminator Boat Duel. This is boxed and complete in really, really good condition. And it's a PAL game. I think Classic Game Hunter put this up in one of his videos. He got the loose cart for it. But this is boxed and complete, and I bought this. I think this was only cost me £5, which I was quite impressed with considering the condition is mint. So that's cool. Another awesome game. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Really enjoy this game. It's got a bit of side-scrolling action, a bird's eye view in the game as well. It's sort of a mix. A lot of people were disappointed when this came out initially because the arcade version was so much better, and they thought it was going to be a direct port to the NES, but of course the NES capabilities can't really handle that. But it's still a nice game to have, a really good one to have in the collection. It's in really, really nice condition. So I'm quite pleased to have this. Boxed and complete as well, and yeah, spent quite a lot of time playing this game, but there's one part in the game that is just so difficult when you're underwater and you've got to avoid the plants that are coming out of the roofs, and you've got narrow spaces to swim through, and the controls on that level are so hard, but it's a really good game to have. A rare game, and especially in this condition, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. What I can say about this game, it's Zelda. It's the only Zelda game that I have on the NES. Unfortunately, I don't have the first one. This one's in mint condition, apart from the manual, which a lot of the Zelda games seem to have the manual, the front cover sort of coming away from the manual. I don't know. That just seems to be what I'm finding on eBay at the moment. But this is a great game, and this only cost me £10. It's in mint condition. It was off a new seller. And yeah, I played this a little bit, and I really quite enjoy it, but I really want to get the first one, just so I can get more of the Zelda experience in the NES. Next up is DuckTales. What can I say? It's DuckTales. Awesome game. Another game by Capcom. They seem to make really good games on the NES. And this is quite fun to play. Quite difficult, but a really, really nice game. Now this is boxed and complete, but the manual doesn't have its front cover. So if anybody's got the PAL manual lying around or spare or whatever, please let me know. I would love to have that, just to make this properly complete. But it's in really good shape, so I'm quite happy with that. Another game that I really enjoy playing, and that is Crackout. This is one of my favourite games as well. It's Palcom software, and it's basically an Arkanoid clone. But it's a fantastic game to play, really fun, really, really addictive, and really bloody hard, in some levels especially. Where you've got to direct the ball off your paddle into really narrow spaces to try and destroy the blocks. But great fun game to play, and well worth checking out if you ever get the chance to. This is boxed and complete in mint condition. Another game, Skate or Die. This is again by Palcom. It's an alright game. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen some videos of it, and it seems really, really nice. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Don't want to talk too much about the game because I haven't played it personally. But this is boxed and complete in really nice condition, and I'm really, really pleased to have it. Another game, it's a black box game, Duck Hunt. This is epic. What can I say? It's Duck Hunt. It's fantastic fun. Shooting all the ducks. Wish you could shoot the fucking dog, but there you go. As you can see, it's not in mint condition, but it's got a hole in the bottom of it as well. And that's a hole directly through the box. So, but apart from that, it's in not bad shape. It'll look alright on the shelf. But I'm wanting to get a better copy one than this one. But this will do for now. This only cost me a couple of pounds, and it's boxed and complete. So until I get a proper mint condition one, that'll do for now. Another epic game. This is probably one of the best games ever made, and that is Batman. The music in this game is fantastic. The gameplay is excellent. This I had to get a boxed mint copy of. Unfortunately, it's not mint, but it's you're hard pushed to really find a fault with it. As soon as you play the game, you're just blown away by it. It's a fantastic game for the NES. This really pushed the NES's boundaries. It utilised parts of the NES other games didn't, and it really is an excellent 8-bit game. So hard. I haven't completed it yet. In fact, I've only got a couple of levels into it, and I'm just completely stuck. But it's a fantastic game to play, and I'm definitely going to be giving this more gameplay when I pull up the NES again. Another cool game. T2, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Absolutely love the movie. Decided to get the game. I didn't know that the game was made by the most dreadful games company ever, LGN. But the game, it's a bit disappointing, really. You know, if you're a Terminator fan, you will be disappointed by this game. But, you know, it's cool. It's Terminator, and it's just one of the games that you really should have in your collection. And mine is mint, so I'm happy with that. Next up is a rare game, and that's DuckTales 2. Now, this is in mint condition. I made sure I got a mint condition copy, because I'm not sure, well, apart from a little scuff there. But, you know, I made sure that I was going to get this, because I wasn't sure if I would come across another mint copy of this. This is actually a very rare PAL game to find. You can find it on eBay, and, you know, on good days, you can buy it for like 30 to 35 pounds. On bad days, you're talking about 60 to 70 for this. It's a really good game. Boxed, mint condition. The manual's in mint condition as well. And this I actually bought for my girlfriend. She loves DuckTales, so decided to get DuckTales 1 and DuckTales 2 for her. But this is a fun game to play. Very hard, but very, very nice game to play. I think I got my copy for about £30. Next up is Paperboy. No NES Collection is complete without classic Paperboy. Great game, great fun to play, very addictive, and very, very annoying as well, but this is a fun game to play, and mine's is in really nice condition. I was patient on eBay for this. I waited a long time till one came up at a good price, and I think I got mine for about £9. So I was really, really pleased with it, and it's in really, really good condition. So very happy to have that in my collection. I see the battery is running low on this camera, guys, so I think I'm going to cut it off in a couple of minutes. Next up is WWF WrestleMania Challenge. I love WWF. I know it's changed to shitey WWE now, but it's a really fun game. You only have the characters that are on the front of the box to play with. But, you know, back in the day, that was enough. And this is quite fun to play. I quite enjoy it. Not the best wrestling game on the NES by far. Amazingly, none of the WWF games are the best wrestling games on the NES, but this is a really nice copy, and I'm really pleased to have it. Another really rare game, especially in this condition, Street Gangs. This one I got from Australia, so it's a Palais game. It's in very nice condition for its age, and, you know, I quite enjoy playing this game. It's so brutal and violent for the NES era. I can imagine a lot of parents were quite shocked when they found out what their kids were playing. But this is a good game. It's really fun. If you can get it for a good price, definitely pick it up. It's definitely becoming harder to find, especially boxed and complete. I had to wait a long time before this one popped up on eBay. But patience definitely paid off, because it's a really nice condition game. And moving on to just sheer epic novelty factor, McDonald Land. Don't know many people that's got an NES collection without this, so I'd imagine you'd have to have this for an NES collection. I love McDonald's. What can I say? Bad for you, but really like it. Hate the game, but I really like it. It's definitely a Mario ripoff, but you know, it's not as good by any means. It's really easy to play. I've completed this game, and yeah, I played it. Last time I played it was about a year ago. Probably won't be playing that again, but it's in really, really nice condition. So if I'm going to get a game like that, it has to be in really good condition. And last up for this video, before I move on to part 3, is Gremlins 2, the new batch. I love the Gremlins game, and this is probably one of the best games on the NES. Developed by Sunsoft for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The music in this game is really catchy, it's really addictive. The gameplay is really, really good, and it's so much fun to play. I can remember playing this when I was a kid, and I was absolutely hooked on it. Love the movie. I love anything to do with the Gremlins, really. They're just absolutely awesome. But this is one of the most fun games on the NES to play, and I had to wait a while before a relatively good condition box copy came up on eBay. But this is boxed and complete, and I absolutely love this game. Just pure epicness, and well worth picking up if you get a chance. Anyway guys, that's it for part 2. Hope you like the video so far. As you can see, I'm getting through quite a lot of NES games. I've still got a hell of a lot to get through. So you'll be seeing them in the next part of the video anyway. But thanks guys, please keep watching for part 3. You won't want to miss it. And I really hope you're enjoying it. Speak to you soon guys. Bye.